Guys, I cannot believe it. Today is the day that the E63 finally goes home. It's been an incredible 2-year journey with this car, from European delivery to hitting the Nürburgring to tuning the car to drifting it around thermal. Well, more on that later. We got to take it for its final drive. But first, let's take the FF. Oh yeah, if you missed yesterday's video, Dave gave me his FF for the next 11 days. Let's roll. This is Damon and Dave's new daily, and I am insanely jealous. That V12! Also, that white dash, so classy. On my way to Best Buy right now because I need an Android device in order to flash my E63 back to stock. Right now, it's got an incredible tune by VF Engineering, making 740 horsepower. The car has been bulletproof for the last 1.5 years with that tune, and it hauls ass. But it's Elise, it's going back to the dealer, so gotta return it stock. I hope that's a power plant, not a fire. This thing needs an exhaust. It still sounds sick though. All right guys, in the next coming days, I'm gonna be doing a full review on the FF. Well, let's go with that Android. All right guys, we got the tablet. I do have to say the FF is one of the most perfect daily drivers in the world. I'm gonna be doing a full review on this car, but today's video is all about the Mercedes. Look at that, it has a polite start mode. What does that do? And we are back. So guys, the cool thing is VF makes it just as easy to tune your car as it is to untune your car if you're taking it back to stock for whatever reason, or in this case, returning it to the dealership. All you need is this OBD2 dongle, a Samsung or Android device, and then let's flash it. Unfortunately, the battery is dead because I left the car for a long time while I was traveling, but we've got it hooked up to the Supra so we can have accessory power enough to flash it back to stock. All right, flash ECU. Reverting to stock. Damn, this is fancy, but so easy to do. My Mercedes is all back to stock. Now I just gotta remove my hard wire, and she's going away. Oh man. Okay, Ketchup, I'm trying to fix my car. No, those wires are not for doggies. You gonna miss the E63? I certainly am. All right, Ketchup, all set. She's back to stock. It's crazy, you know, you become so attached to these cars. You have so many memories, and it's such a brilliant automobile. It is so brutal. Obviously, I want to spice things up. I want something new on the channel, new and exciting for you guys, and I want to try out a different car, but at the same time, it's one of the best daily drivers of all time. It's so sad filming the goodbye video of this car in the driveway where it can't go anywhere at all. I didn't expect a new car to have the battery die so quickly. It had only been sitting for about a month, which should have been totally fine, but yeah, she's stuck. Before I let the car go, I want to give a comprehensive review, the things I love about it and the things I hate about it over the last 18,000 miles daily driving this 2018 E63S. But before we get started on that, let's take a trip down memory lane and see some of the amazing journeys we had with the E63. I am so excited right now. I think this thing looks absolutely killer. So much horsepower, so much torque, and I'm gonna tune it right away. Now I've just been told that I can actually fully take delivery of my new E63 and drive it on the road in Germany. It's over there in the black cover. I am so excited right now. Let's go check it out. Top of the world right now. This is incredible. Well, we made it to Berlin, and my dad just crashed my car into a curb.
I just f***ed up completely.
This is actually scary. Oh. This is probably the first disconnected exhaust on a 2018 E63S, so, you know, subscribe now if you're not already. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in drift mode on the track, about to try drifting the E63. Whoa! Let's go! I am so excited right now, guys. I don't know what it is about this E63, but it's mix of power, sound, refinement, luxury. I am so in love with this car. Man, watching all those old clips, I'm gonna miss this thing. The first thing that I absolutely love about the 2018 E63 is the powertrain. This incredible 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 from the factory produces 603 horsepower. However, that wasn't enough power, so we sent it to our friends at VF, and it made 740 horsepower. To think, with no exhaust modifications, no downpipes, nothing, just a tune, this was able to make 740 horsepower and do 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Talk about a beast. The next and probably coolest thing about the E63 is the fact that it runs standard all-wheel drive, but you can put it in drift mode by turning traction control off, putting it in manual mode, pulling the paddles, and switch it to 100% rear-wheel drive. That means if you're in the rain or the snow, or you want to launch, you've got that all-wheel drive practicality. But if you want to drift it, which I did many times at Thermal Racetrack, this thing is an absolute monster. One of the things I wanted so badly on my S-Class but didn't have was the upgraded Burmester sound system. It sounded incredible, but the coolest thing is when you turn the car on, the tweeters in the A-pillars rotate outwards and illuminate. I knew I needed that option on the E63, so when I spec'd the car out, of course, we got the Burmester high-end audio system that is still to date one of the best audio systems I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, just the fit and finish of the audio system itself, all of the speakers and how they rotate out is insane, but the actual quality of the sound is unbelievable and one of the highlights of this vehicle. Next up, now it's not dark so you can't see it super well and the car has no power, but that ambient lighting, 64 different ambient light colors. I always have it on this mix of purple and blue, or I guess red and blue, that looks super cool, kind of nightclub vibes. And honestly, I think Mercedes set the standard for interior lighting with the S-Class and this generation, but it just looks so dang beautiful. The last thing that I love about the E63 is it is legitimately a perfect daily driver. Now, this isn't the best example because it's sitting here with a dead battery. I really don't know what that's about. I'm assuming just leaving it too long or a friend left a dome light on, but I really don't think that happened. The car over the last 18,000 miles has been completely flawless. It's so comfortable to drive. Obviously, we've got that adaptive cruise control with lane keep assist. So if you're in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the freeway, on the 405, it makes it so comfortable and relaxing. You switch it into Sport Plus mode, the valves on the exhaust open up. I got the AMG Sports exhaust. I literally didn't even need an aftermarket exhaust. That's how good it sounded. And honestly, the wheels from the factory, I think they look badass too. As a package from the factory, the E63 is absolutely brilliant. The mix of power, comfort, and handling is almost unmatched. Other than, of course, by the M5, its direct competitor, which brings me to the two things that I hate about this car. First up are these seats right here. They are the AMG Sport seats. Now, they look really cool. I love the Alfalterbach logo, the contrasted stitching, and they grip you in place. But the padding, where you're actually sitting, is really, really hard, and these seats are honestly not comfortable at all. The standard seats have massaging functionality and a whole bunch more extras, more adjustability. The problem is they look ugly. So I was choosing between, do I want the interior to look super sick with these sports seats or have the comfortable seats? If I did it all over again, I'd go for the comfortable seats. The last thing is, it honestly rides really hard compared to its competitors. The M5, when it's in comfort mode, the suspension soaks up bumps really well. In Sport Plus, it's crazy stiff. This car in comfort mode, it's stiff. In Sport Plus, it's really stiff. So if you want a really sporty ride, which I pretty much did, it's awesome. But compared to the M5, it's a little rougher. I'm actually gonna miss this car so much. So guys, smash that like button for the E63. She's been one of the coolest cars I've ever had. And honestly, look at these three totally different forms of daily drivers next to each other. The Ferrari FF 4-seater 2-door, 4-seater 4-door AMG with a V8, and then, oh look, we got a 12-cylinder, an 8-cylinder, and then a turbo 6-cylinder. I've been driving this FF around for the last couple days, and it's got me thinking. These are a crazy deal right now. The MSRP originally of a highly spec'd one was well into the $350,000, $380,000 range, and now you can pick these up for between 120 and 150 grand. It's all-wheel drive, it's got a V12, and it's got enough space in the back, the rear seats, to be comfortable. Honestly, it could be a heck of an epic daily driver. Oh no, I can literally hear the guy backing up to take away the E63. Now, the reason I started thinking about this car is, unfortunately, the X5M has a bit of a delay. It's gonna be probably 4 or 5 months before I could get one of those. and I don't have any daily driver. Obviously, 550 wheel horsepower car, not really a daily, definitely not a daily, definitely not a daily. I need something. But the other option is a Rolls-Royce Wraith. I have always wanted a Rolls-Royce Wraith. It's tunable. It's got a V12, the Starlight headliner. It's so comfortable. Obviously not a sports car, not a super exciting car, but, you know, I've got the sports car. So what do you think? Comment in the comment section below. I'll also leave a little poll up here. FF or a Wraith with a Starlight headliner? Let me know. All right, check this out, guys. So he's got a jumper box. The battery is so dead that it wouldn't work with another car jumping it, but we just tried, and it actually turns on with this jumper. Oh. All right, now we got this hooked up to the truck because apparently it killed the booster. Let's give it, is it good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, come on, baby. Nothing. Oh my God. Put her in race mode so that stop start goes off. Okay, so we are in the E63 for the first time in a month. Every error code is going on. The screens are shutting on and off. Error, lane keep inoperative, don't go over 50 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
What is happening? We're gonna drive it back to the tow truck.
It shut off.
It shut off.
Yeah.
It literally shut the car off and popped it in neutral. I can't, oh, yep.
Whoa.
Dude, it killed the power steering. What is happening? No, go into drive. Wow, talk about a final romantic drive in the E63. And this is actually the first road that I took it on when I got it into the US to take some photos. And here we are with every air. Oh my God, okay. I gotta turn this around. All right, back to the truck. If it shuts off. Oh, yep, there we go. It's in neutral. Okay, there we go. Come on, baby, just, oh, yep. What the fuck? Uh-huh. That could be the issue, that just popped up. All right, well, hopefully keeping the vehicle stopped with the engine, thank you for the finger point, is going to keep the car in good health for the dealer and the next buyer, but damn. Goodbye.
She's
Are you
cut.
gonna crush? She's cut?
She's cut.
She's not cut. She didn't do anything wrong. She's a good girl.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. Thank you. All right. Bye. Well, guys, there you have it. 2 incredible years, 18,000 miles with my 2018 E63. I hope you guys enjoyed all the content on it. Honestly, one of my favorite cars of all time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.